going on, guys? This is Matthew doing my first video on the channel, first actual video. I got 2 edits on here, but I am this is, as you can see from the title of the video, I'm going to be stripping out and replacing my chassis harness. This is my S14 97 Kooky. It's 1J swapped, 1JZ VVTi JZX 110. I got a full engine harness all in here, and you know, I've been building this for about 6 years now, and actually going on 7 years. And when I actually was building this back in Arizona, my hometown, I had a buddy of mine that was going to be wiring the chassis harness for me, relocating the fuse box, rewiring a few gauges, because at the time I did not know how to do anything with wiring, still don't. Only some ghettoing stuff just to get it done. But furthermore, he wired my headlights to my fans. Nothing in my fuse box works. Halfway from the dash to the middle of the vehicle, there's cut up wires everywhere from what he was trying to splice. So this whole chassis harness has to get replaced. But in today's video, I'm not too sure what I'm going to include all in this first video, but I'm going to be right now removing both the seats, roll bar. I'm going to try and get the trim out. I'm going to try and get the dash out in this video. Right now it's fucking almost 8 o'clock. I got work in the morning, so I got a few hours to work on this. Hopefully I can get the dash out tonight. But anyways, to kind of go over with it, nothing works in this vehicle. Obviously the engine harness works, everything that works. RPMs work on my dash. Fuel pump is hardwired. Both fans are hardwired. No lights at all, front or rear. No brake lights. So pretty sketchy. Obviously, as you can tell, let me just grab my phone out real quick. I don't have a light, but all this wiring is just fucking such a mess. So I'm gonna get it all taken out, stripped out, replaced with the PDM chassis harness from Wiring Specialties. I've heard a lot of good things about it, where it's going to be simplified. I'm going to have a switch pad. Everything should hook up pretty nicely, so I'm kind of going to go by like step by step on like every way to do it, because I see that like all these videos on YouTube, you can't really see what the hell is going on. But yeah. All right, so I moved the car. I'm going to get started by ripping this interior out. Sound pretty fucking good. I'm gonna get started by ripping this interior out, getting the seats out, harness bar out. We're gonna get started by fucking ripping this shit out. Done with the fucking yapping, alright? fuck? Yo. Oh. Oh. Be taking this out. I'm gonna get started on taking this dash out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be getting this out, but right now. But anyways, to start off, I know there's a lot of fucking trash in here, but you got 2 bolts, one back there, and then one under there, under that spark. Yep, those 2 in the back. These 2 up front. And then you got to take this out as well. And then this should just pop out in theory. Monstrosity. So I have to take a little bit more things out. I'm probably gonna cut this just because I feel like it's reasonable, but I gotta take out these switches off here because that's where I had them hardwired. We're at 2%, but I am kind of missing a lot of the bolts that go to take this dash apart. I'm gonna show you these bolts. You have to take this cowl out up here, which I'm pretty sure you guys know about. One bolt back there, another bolt over there, and then there's supposed to be a bolt right there that I have missing, bolt right here that I do have, that bolt that goes under the glove box. So you'll have to take off the glove box, which has 2 tabs that go on that bolt and that bolt. That's if you have a glove box. They're just 2 bolts and it comes right out. Over here, I am missing that battery as well. So essentially those are the only bolts you have to do to actually take the dash itself out. And then you have 2 right there for the steering column, 2 back there for the steering column, one right there, there. It's a little bit hard to show you, but so she's gonna take those out, and then you have 2 under your dash. All right, so I'm at the point now where I've unbolted all the bolts on the dash. So far left side's out, right side's out. Both 2 up there are both out. I took apart the cluster, like I was showing. It was the 2 bolts up front, 2 on the side, and then there's 2 in the back, and then they just kind of pop out. Popped out my ignition switch. You can kind of see all the fucked wiring in here. 2 bolts up here, and then this just pops out. You kind of have to be careful and like bend it upwards like this. So you just go like that. I'm gonna set this down. Looks like there's a clip back here. Alright, so got this out. Next is the cluster, which looks like there is a bolt up there. So there's 2 bolts on the bottom side of the cluster. So there's a bolt right here, a bolt here, and then a bolt up there. I just took the one up there, found those 2. I'll take those out real quick. So far everything's undone. I just gotta get this cluster out and then it should be ready to pull everything out. Sideways, there goes my stock. Alright, now we got it out like this. We gotta see what's under it now. So, this is what you see behind the cluster. So you got this plug, which is probably, I think, your RPMs. Yep, RPMs. This is your coolant temp, which never fucking mattered for me. And then fuel. So on each one of these tabs, there's one side of this, and on the other side, you have to go on both sides for it to actually fucking come out. Just like that. I'm gonna set you down. So. Cluster is out. Move your stocks before, because I can't get this out because the stocks, and I just cracked part of the dash up there because of it. So be careful when you're doing that, and definitely gotta take these off first. Dash is out. So, kind of out of breath with that, dude. It's fucking stuck, so definitely take these out when you're actually taking the dash out, because I swear I did not have that problem. I think this was also stuck too, which I thought I lost. I thought this was just taken off, so I've had this the whole time, which is nice. Nice to fucking know. But damn. It is out. I think I might fucking end it here. But at least for now, and then recap next time I get in here. I'll rewatch the footage and everything. But this is the fuse box that was trying to get relocated from the engine bay when I first did the swap. Homie fucked it up. I found one of my lights. I need that, so I'm gonna take this whole harness out. Next time I go through this, I'm gonna take the whole harness out, and then go ahead and take any connectors I need when I get the new harness here. The new harness should be here, I would say, in the next 3 weeks. It's supposed to ship out this week. It's 2-week shipping. So, honestly shouldn't be too bad, but damn. The dash is out. It hasn't been like this in a long time. Probably 5 to 6 years. But anyway, this is my S14, doing a chassis harness on it. Got a 1JZ VVTi, running EMU black. And yeah, getting rid of this shitty ass fucking wiring, and thank you for watching a little bit. And